doing? What is he doing? He's acting crazy. Oh. He's got his tank over there. Saltwater tank. Saltwater tank's gonna get polyfilter. 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 How much battery do we have? Well, the enemy died. Overall, my nitrites were a little high. My nitrates were at about, I want to say maybe a 10, maybe higher. I don't know. But I'm guessing that's because it died. And yeah, C-Bay died. I get a new one, hopefully, when everything chills out and becomes even again. That was the first major crash I had in the salt water. If y'all didn't know, I was over there doing homework. And basically, first crash, there's always a first. There won't always be a last. But let's see how much. We only got 12% on my battery, so can't really go far from here. But what I can do is zoom in, and you can watch me put the polyfilter in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it back over here. I set it over there for a reason. That's what it looks like. I have 2 of them. I actually have more than 2 of them. I have 4 of them. This is number 5 in my hand. Now I only have 4. But I really only need about this much for the saltwater tank. And then I can use the rest of it elsewhere. I don't have to use it all in one place. That's what a lot of people don't realize about these things. The incomparable polyfilter. You can basically use it in almost anything. It removes phosphates. It removes nitrites. It removes nitrates. It removes all gunk. It removes so many different types of things. It also removes your medications. It will not remove calcium, magnesium, strontium, barium, or alkalinity supplements. Polyfilter will not remove trace elements included in marine salt. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. Parasites and anaerobic treatments. Remove polyfilter from water before any type of medical or medication is added. Follow medication instructions issued by the manufacturer after treatment is complete. Place polyfilter back in the water to remove traces of medication. Test water for safe levels. When safe, remove discolored polyfilter. Dry and save for next medication after. Place a few new polyfilter in the water for removal of conventional organics and water purification. By the way, I'm not reading these in order. That was number 4. The one before that was number 5. And that was adding vitamins and trace elements. General maintenance comments. Polyfilter turns color when removing medications aqua to dark blue, copper, or copper salts. orange, iron, bright red, aluminum, bright yellow, ammonia, amines or solvents, dyes, color, or solution when added, i.e. methylene blue, pale blue, malachite green, light green, tannins, humic acid, dark brown, organic waste, light tan, processing to dark brown. Polyfilter extends time between water changes and dechlorinated water to make up for evaporation loss. If pH shifts below acceptable level, change water and add new polyfilter. Heavy slime reduction. Water conditions can surface coat polyfilter and interfere with absorption. Performance in marine water: soak in 3% hydrogen, then rinse in fresh water. Well, in fresh water, soak in 10% marine salt water solution, then rinse in fresh water well. It doesn't say anything about putting it in your hang on back protein skimmer there, the thing I'm pointing to with the scissors. So that's a no-go. I'm not going to do that. If it doesn't say it, you don't do it. So I'm just going to let the piece float around in the tank like I used to for my freshwater tanks. I caught it too. I know this removes everything that I'm having to fight right now, so what's the sense in pouring a bunch of shite in there to take the shite out when you can put one of these in there and it takes all the shite out? As my pappy always taught me, think harder, think smarter, not harder. He ain't around anymore, so I gotta reiterate that myself, right? Don't do the same job twice. That's something he always said too. Anyhow, I already did a water change tonight. Did a water change on that tank. Did a water change on the 110 gallon. And really not happy that an enemy died in under 6 days. Today would be number 7. At least my frog spawn didn't die. My Goniopora was on the way out when that enemy got put into the tank. And I'm thinking that it had something to do with red slime algae. And I'm going to have to go get the red sliminator. I believe it's called. Something like that. I believe it is an antibiotic. I'm going to have to treat my tank with an antibiotic because obviously that stuff is poisonous. And it can infect your tank to the point where you can't get it to go away and it turns into cyano algae. And no bueno. No bueno. No es bueno. And if you're staring at my messy tables there, deal with it because that's the living room for you. We have a table out here so we can work and eat. Work on homework and eat while we work on our homework. But anyhow, I was kind of being rude to everybody earlier, but that's kind of because I feel jinxed right now. And, you know, we all have our good days and bad days, and I guess today just wasn't my day, and it was a bad day. And I kind of took it out on people, and if anybody feels offended, I apologize, but you know what? At the same time, rude remarks don't really help with positivity, and like poking fun at somebody when they're putting all their pride and joy into something doesn't help with positivity either. It kind of just points out negativity. Something I realized today. But also something else I realized is loss happens and shit happens, and just like everything else in life, we can't control the world. We're not God. We can't control the outcomes of fish tanks. We can just control somewhat of the parameter. And even at the end of the day, we can't really even control that. But hopefully with all the things that I've put in there tonight, like the Sliminator, or I put in, what do you call that, D-sludge? Dr. Tim's D-sludge. Waste away. Natural aquarium cleaner. Kills all the hidden waste. Put that in there. Can't believe that bottle is $5.99. And then tomorrow we'll put the refresh in there after the what's it called? It's done its job. I can't believe this bottle's $7.99, $8. After that's done its job, we'll put that in there, and hopefully the water will be back to normal. But that's just hoping. And then maybe tomorrow we'll go, or the next day, or a couple of days after that, we'll go and get bacteria. Maybe tomorrow I'll go and put it on the books. Who knows? I haven't decided. I've already got $50 on the books again, so I don't really want to put any more on the books, if you know what I mean. Because, yeah, they do allow me to do layaway over there, but right now I'm really not too happy because that's the second anemone I bought in over there, and within a couple of weeks. The rose tip lasted a month, alright? A month and a half before fireworms ate it. Yeah, I told you, fireworms are evil. And then, but they are detritivores? I might be saying this wrong, but they usually, what that means is they usually only eat dead things or things that are on its way out, or vice versa. But the point is they were not doing that. They were attacking my damn anemone. And that was the first anemone I put into that tank. And this is the second one. And I feel like I'm just cursed. It's bad luck. And I maybe that's just me being negative right now, but shit happens, like I said. We can't control everything, like I've also said. But at the same time, I feel like maybe I could have controlled that. Maybe I could have known that somehow the filter got unplugged or something. Maybe something got unplugged. I don't know what the hell happened. Officially, unofficially. I looked back behind there today and guess my filter's unplugged, but I don't know if that had been unplugged all day long or what. But maybe it was sabotage. I don't know. Maybe that's just me smoking too much. Yeah, never mind. Get out of there with that. Anywho, you get what I'm saying. It's like maybe there was other factors there. Because you guys really don't understand. I log everything I do to that saltwater tank. Everything.
everything. I lug it all. And for this to happen, it's like mind-boggling. But yeah, again, we put this in there. We shouldn't have to worry. We put this in there. Tomorrow we'll put this in there. And I know we're kind of going backwards with this, but and then we'll put bacteria in there, which we already put some seed in there, but that's not Dr. Tim's, so we're gonna go get some Dr. Tim's the next day. And yeah, that's a whole bunch of fucking money that I don't really have right now, because a crash had to happen in the middle of the freaking, like, in the middle of the month. Not even the middle of the month. First 5 days of the month. Something I did differently. I must have did something differently. Anyhow, something else I have to do in a couple of days is change out. I gotta grab them. Soon enough, I'm going to make a link for my website that I've been building slowly but surely. And anyhow, we need to put these in a few days. These here need to go in a few days. And that's because it's been exactly 6 months. Which also means I need to change out my other foam pad that's on this other side of my filter, because it's been exactly 6 months. But I'll wait 2 weeks after I put these new guys in to change my foam pad, because that's something you do in a flue valve filter of any kind. In 6 months, every 6 months you change these. And it's been about that. It's actually been 7 months. No, almost 6.5. So that could have been the other problem in my tank, but I really didn't see a problem to those. They are deteriorated quite a bit, but I've seen other people use them up to 8 months, and that's just stretching it, but I'm just pointing out what I've seen other people do. And hashtag, what is it? Hashtag FlueVol? Frickin' FlueVol? Or whatever the hashtag FlueVol thing is? I don't remember. Something about FlueVol. I don't remember what the FlueVol. There's some hashtag been going around, like it's a stab at FlueVol. I can't remember. Anywho, remember one thing, and remember it always. With the faith of a mustard seed, you can move any mountain. Sorry if I offended anybody earlier in the earlier video. I was very pissed off. You know, right when something happens, you don't poke the bear. You really don't. And I feel like a lot of people were just prodding at me, and I don't know, maybe I just got angry and misjudged the situation. But remember, as I always say, with the faith of a mustard seed, you can move any mountain. And don't turn molehills into mountains. And have a very, 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 very blessed weekend. Well, we're into the weekend almost. It's Thursday. It'll be Friday before long, and I won't see you guys this weekend because I'm going to Vegas. Hashtag Vegas. Maybe I'll do a video up there. Hashtag Vegas. But haven't really decided on that yet. And at this point, I'm kind of rambling. But there goes that computer. That's not my computer. But yeah, hashtag Vegas. So maybe you might see hashtag Vegas. Maybe Nick the Dick might do a hashtag Vegas, and And maybe I might privatize or delete that video afterwards, because maybe there might be some things in there that just shouldn't be said or done on YouTube. That's a joke. I don't party that much or often. But yeah, with all that being said, God bless you all. And don't forget to keep it fishy always. Don't let one little hump in the road stop you, like this hump over there. That hump over there. Where is it? That hump over there. That hump over there in the road. I'm not letting it stop me. That hump in the road. That tank over there. It's not going to let me be discouraged for keeping another sea bay anemone, because I'm going to get another one. Regardless, I won't let one little hump in the road stop me, just like I'm going to get another Goniopora. And I'm not going to overcalcify my water. Next time I'll know. Don't do anything to the calcium, because they already do all that over at the store. Only put in fuel, number one, because that's food. And number two, get some harder corals. My calcium was like, honestly, if I tell you guys right now, my calcium was at a 38 today when I went and tested at the store. And that scares me, because that's high enough to kill all the fish in the damn tank. And yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this video. Other than that, if you don't like that, you can dislike this video, because I already dislike myself right now. I'm really angry at myself as well as others. And I know it's no one's fault, but you know, the card's fault. It's all in the cards. Sometimes you get some shitty cards. And that's all I'm going to say. And I know I went past the faith of mustard seed part that I normally do. But honestly, it's all in the damn cards. If you get dealt some shitty cards sometimes, you have things die. And that's what happened to me. It's a loss. Cut that line, as they say in fishing. Cut that line and keep on fishing. Because otherwise, you're going to sit there in the inevitable loop of a never-ending rabbit hole of confuckery. And you don't want to be in the rabbit hole of confuckery. You want to get the hell out of that rabbit hole. You do not ever want to be in the process of insanity, because the method of insanity is not your friend. Ever. And with that being said, that was something that Albert Einstein knew very well. That the method of insanity was to do the same thing over and 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 over again, and try to get a different result. And you won't get it, because it'll never happen. And with that being said, that's the true end to this video. Don't do things repetitively, redundantly, because you'll get the same freaking result. And with that being said, Nick the Dick freaking out like trout.